everybody, my name is Adrienne and this channel is totally dedicated to trying to conceive. So today I'm gonna go through some of the tips and tricks and products that I think help with fertility. So this is my fertility haul, stay tuned. Before we get into the fertility haul, I want to let you know I'm not a doctor, I am not a nurse, I am not in the medical field. So if you have questions about these things, you need to talk to your doctor. Go to the OB/GYN, talk to them, see what they have to say about any of these things. A lot of these are sort of old wives' tales or things that you read about on, your fertility apps in the community boards and things like that. So please, don't just take my word for it. Do your research, talk to your doctor. I have tried to film this fertility haul so many times. That's why it has taken this long for it to be uploaded. I am so sorry. I tried even yesterday. I was like, phew, I got almost all the way through. I had 2 products left. My dad came home and started leaf blowing. And that doesn't sound good in the middle of a video. Then my son woke up and it was just over. So here we are, I'm starting all over again. The first products that I want to talk about are things that I think most people probably know about. Pre-Seed. It is fertility friendly lubricant and it helps to support sperm quality. So basically when those little guys are on their way towards the egg trying to fertilize it, other lubricants can actually deter their motility, so they're not moving as fast as they need to, and that's not a great thing. So if you feel like you're a person that needs a lubricant, this is the way to go. I have used this before. I used it when we were trying to conceive for our son, Weston, and it took a little over 2 years to conceive him. So we were having fertility issues and I thought this was a great way. It is a lot, so some people use a little less than the recommended amount. That's kind of up to you. I will tell you, I did not get pregnant using Pre-Seed. It just didn't happen that month. I think we tried it like 3 separate months and it just didn't happen for us. So a lot of people have success stories with this thing. The next thing, I know a lot of people are using these ovulation test strips. I found this kit on Amazon. All of the links and everything are gonna be down below, but I found this kit on Amazon and it was perfect. It wasn't that expensive for the amount of things that I received. I wanna say I paid $20 and I got 40 ovulation test strips. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each bag has 10 ovulation test strips. These are kind of nice. I like these a lot better than I was using some other ones that I bought from Walmart that came in a tube and the test strips were inside of the tube. This is nice because they're each individually packaged. And so once you open it, obviously you use it. So with the tube was only good for like 30 days or something. So basically 1 cycle, and that was $20 for 1 cycle. So this, totally worth it. This will get you through probably 4 cycles, depending on how you like to take the ovulation test. It also came with 10 pregnancy strips. And I am a piano-stick addict. I have not taken one of these yet, so I'm not exactly sure of like how sensitive they are. Maybe you can leave in the comments down below. How early did you receive your positive? I'm curious to see how sensitive they are. Next up are prenatal vitamins. So if you are trying to conceive, if you're trying to have a baby, you should be taking prenatal vitamins. It's super easy. You take 1 of these tablets a day, and this is supposed to help support any pregnancy. But the important thing to understand is that folic acid is so important at the very beginning of pregnancy and sometimes before we know that we're pregnant. So it's very important that you are taking these vitamins. So this is what I've picked up because I found these and they were pretty cheap, but this is my favorite kind. The Vitafusion Prenatal Gummies. This is in the flavor lemon and raspberry lemonade. And they're so good. These little gummies, oh, they just taste good. The one good thing to know, always look at the serving size. I was taking one of these for a while, and actually you need to take 2 of them to get the serving size for an adult. So obviously, that's what you need to do. I haven't taken mine today yet. I'm almost out of these. I need some more. Seriously, they're delicious. I did pick up some of this too because I was reading, and some vitamins, some prenatal vitamins have enough folic acid, but some don't. And you really want to make sure you're getting 400 mcgs of folic acid. That helps, and I've got my little notes down here, so I'm looking down. It helps the body produce and maintain new cells. Hello, if you're trying to have a baby, that's exactly what's going on, especially at the beginning. So get your vitamins, pick them up. Oh, and big thing is that folic acid and folate help prevent birth defects. And again, these are things that are happening at the very beginning, sometimes before you know that you are pregnant. So it's super important that you are taking all of your vitamins. Okay, so next up for the ladies, I want to talk about baby aspirin. You have to make sure that you're getting the baby kind. Obviously, this is like a generic brand, Equate. It needs to be 81 milligrams, 81 mg. You just take one of these a day. And I think, tell me in the comments down below if I'm wrong here. This is supposed to make your blood a little bit thinner. If your blood is thinner, then it increases blood flow to your uterus. It's just increasing blood flow because it's thinner, so it can go faster. I think that you take this right after ovulation. So after ovulation until you get your positive. Some people, I did read some studies that say that this can actually help prevent miscarriage as well. I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor. This is not, I'm not a doctor. I did read some studies, so you can Google it, you can find out, but that's one of the things that I heard about baby aspirin. The next thing for ladies, Mucinex. This is one of the things that I did try when we were trying to conceive our first child. I want to say, I think that it helped. I noticed an increase in my cervical mucus, and that's what this is supposed to do, right? So it says to start taking this 5 days before ovulation. So it's supposed to help thin out your mucus, and that allows the sperm to travel through it a little bit quicker. So this is like something to talk to a doctor about. I bet that they would say there's no way that this helps, but in those fertility apps, in the boards, there are women who say they swear by this and it helps them. So what I was reading was you start taking this 5 days before ovulation and you stop 1 to 2 days after ovulation because there's no need to take it anymore. It's important to know, do not get like the max or whatever, and make sure that it's the pure, something like that. We'll see. I might use this again, but I might not. A lot of times when we're talking about fertility, we seem to think about what are the things that women can take? What are the things that as women we need to be keeping track of and looking at? And a lot of it is us. But there are some things that your guy can take, and they're basically vitamins. These are a little bit more expensive. I'm gonna leave links down below to these, but just so you know, a lot of times like in the drugstore or your supermarket, I got these, it was buy one, get one free. So that worked out well for me. The first one I'm gonna talk about is B12. Make sure that you get B12 with at least 1,000 mcgs. And I think this is just, yes, 1 tablet a day. And what B12 does, in my notes, if the man in the relationship is deficient in B12, then it can actually lower their sperm count, lower their sperm quality. And it says if you're deficient in this, it could lead to genetic damage of sperm cells. So you want those guys to be swimming. This could help. And the other one for the man is CoQ10. This supports cardiovascular health. So there are really good reasons to take this anyway. When we were trying to conceive our first child, we had tried for a little over a year. Nothing was really happening. So we went to a fertility specialist while we were back in Michigan for the holidays. And Matt did the sperm test, and they came back and said that the motility was a little low. And one of the things that they suggested was taking this. And what this does, you want to make sure that you have at least 200 milligrams. They come in all sorts of doses, but make sure you have at least 200 milligrams. And it can help improve sperm movement or motility. So it's this is a little bit more expensive, but I can tell you, I really do think that this helped. Probably, let's be real. I bought this right away. He didn't take it. He was just like, oh, sorry, I just forget to take it. I never see it. I just forget. It's not that big of a deal. But then once he really started taking it, I would say probably 2 to 3 months, we got pregnant. I don't know if it was this or not, but it can't hurt. And I just think that I really suggest, if you've done any testing or if you're just not sure, like, this can't hurt to take it. I don't even think, I mean, you can look up what the side effects are and everything, but like I said, it's a little bit more expensive. The links are down below if you want to order them through Amazon, but you can also go to your drugstore and pick this up. And like I said, sometimes they have really good deals on vitamins. So that's it for the fertility haul. I hope that these things will help you. I mean, definitely go get your vitamins, stock up on some things. If there are any tips, tricks, things that you would suggest, please leave them down below. I really would like to get a conversation going in the comments down below with all of us, suggesting things. I know some of you had some really good suggestions on teas, and I have already gone through those teas and didn't get to them. Oh, one last thing. Oh, this I should have had here. Pineapple. I'm telling you, I think the pineapple core trick worked for me. I think what happens is so they say to eat the core of the pineapple. I just ate a ton of pineapple, and I don't like the core. Nobody likes the core. But I shaved off part, like with the core on it. I ate an entire pineapple by myself, and I just was craving it. I was like, this is good, this is good, this is good. I ate like almost an entire pineapple. And that is supposed to help with blood flow. There's something in pineapple that helps with blood flow. That was the month that I got pregnant. So, you never know. Go get yourself a pineapple this holiday season. It could work. Okay, so that's actually it for the fertility haul. I hope that this was fun. Leave your comments down below. I really would like to start this conversation of all of us. What are your tips and tricks? What are things that I left out that you would suggest? I really would like to try some new things. Matt and we just got out of ovulation, and I'm 3 to 4 days past ovulation right now. So you better believe it, I'm gonna start testing soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, go right ahead, click the button and subscribe. Here is our family vlog channel to check in on everything that we're doing. I'm doing Vlogmas right now. There's so much fun going on, and I'm feeling really positive about this month. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Mwah.